I don't know what's happening here in Manila, but the costumes get bigger, more intricate, and I don't know, I find them a little scary. Okay, I like this guy. He's cool. This is my vibe. Hello, and welcome to the Philippines. My name's Amy. I run the channel Blondie in China. I love to eat, and I am so excited to be eating the next few days with the Michelin Guide here in Manila. They've just announced the inaugural selection of restaurants here in the Philippines, so we're going to be exploring the next few days. The adventure is obviously going to be starting with breakfast just behind me here, so let's go check it out. I'm super excited about breakfast because this is actually something that I fell in love with on my first trip to the Philippines. It's a classic Filipino silog breakfast. So it's basically egg and rice and then some kind of protein on top, and the name will change depending on what protein you get. This is tapsilog, this is beef. I've got a few chilies here, and I'm just gonna add some vinegar to this. This looks so good. I can't think of a better way to start the day. So good, wow. The great thing about eating a lot is you also need to digest, so it gives a great opportunity to explore, and this is our first stop on our Manila trip. We've got the University of the Philippines here, so it's a student area, lots of life, lots of amazing street snacks, also a lot of culture. There's a museum we're going to check out here as well. I love the atmosphere in here. It's chaotic. I can't wait for this. We've got the most amazing lunch spread in front of us here. We're at Morning Sun Eatery. It was awarded Bib Gourmand. And just a bit of context, Bib Gourmand basically denotes a place that is really great value for money, but also super delicious. And this food is absolutely drool-worthy. How good does that look? I was in line for a little while. It's a very bustling store, and you can just smell that amazing fragrance as you're lining up inside. So I've been looking forward to this bite of food. Oh wow. If it's possible, it tastes even better than it smells and looks. This is dinakdakan, which is basically made by chopping up all the elements of a pig's head. Let's try. So fresh. This is what traveling is all about. Eating where the locals eat, eating local flavor, experiencing, you know, a slice of local life. So I feel like this area here is where the cool kids of Manila hang out. You've got lots of vintage stores, a lot of coffee shops, and I'm really excited because we're about to meet with a pioneer in the coffee industry here in the Philippines. It's Kiddo from El Union. Thank you so much.
Hello, thank you.
I am beyond excited. I'm here with Kiddo.
Hello.
Would you mind introducing yourself and what you're doing?
Sure. My name is Kiddo, and I run a company called El Union Coffee in the northern Philippines. My wife and I, we run it together along with a really great team.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. How does it feel to be operating a business here in the Philippines? I know you spent a lot of time overseas. What's it like?
I'm a balikbayan, so our family has a overseas Filipino story, and then I came back in high school. That informed this aspiration to be really Filipino. And fast forward to having a company, like I still aspire to be more of a rural Filipino. That's what I love about the Philippines, is that we have a way of life that is close to our food, and being in coffee has brought me even closer to that.
Not only are you living your own dream, you're really helping, you know, people come together through your coffee company and also you personally with your mission.
You know, with heart and meaning, that very quickly brings you closer to other people with an open mind about process and about brewing and about service. We can have something that's distinctly Filipino.
It's been an absolute pleasure talking with you. Thank you so much for introducing your story, and I'm looking forward to visiting you one day in your coffee store.
Thank you. See you
All
there.
The best, yeah. For our dinner reservation tonight, we've been hanging out here at the alley at Caravan. You've got a lot of gallery spaces here, a lot of restaurants, a lot of Michelin restaurants actually. Quite a few of them have appeared in the Michelin Guide. But tonight we're going to this one. It's called Toyo. It received 1 Michelin star. And just a little bit of a recap of the star system. So 1 star means high quality cooking worth a stop. 2 stars means excellent cooking worth a detour, and 3 stars means exceptional cuisine worth a special journey. Hello, so lovely to meet you. I'm Amy.
Hi Amy, I'm Jordy.
Huge congratulations on your star. You've got such a gorgeous space here. I'd love to learn a little bit more about your story and like what makes you cook like you cook.
Yeah, so at Toyo we wanted to sort of learn about what we have and how we could use these ingredients in new ways. Rethink how we can approach a new style of presenting Filipino food in Manila.
How has your food been received?
So far we're okay, still open.
Well, I'm really excited to experience your food here today.
We're
Shall we
excited
begin?
to feed you. Please, please, please.
Thank you. So many textures in this and 18 different vegetables. It's so cool to see these traditional ingredients prepared in such a unique way. I love silog, as I've already discovered this morning. And this one is really reimagined because instead of using chicken egg, it's using fish egg. So it's a whole different ball game. The flavors are insane. It's so good. This salt is the most interesting salt I have ever heard about in my life. It is prepared inside a ceramic pot. It involves coconut husk ashes, and it takes over 6 months to make, and there's only a few families in the Philippines still making it. So we've just got a bit of that going on top of our leche flan ice cream. Let's try that now. Oh. Amazing way to end this day. But what's really cool is seeing nods to the traditional foods that we ate earlier today in this very elevated, very modern Filipino dining. And if this is day one, I can't even imagine what we're going to be experiencing tomorrow. So stay tuned. Good morning. I'm here at the Admiral Hotel. This is where I stayed last night. It's so warm and cozy. Check this out. Right on the water. Hello, Manila. I'm about to go downstairs. I'm going to be meeting with Dedet for breakfast. She's also affectionately known as the Lechon Diva, so I'm intrigued. Hello, Dedet.
Hi.
I'm Amy.
Nice to meet you.
It is an honor to meet you. Here in the Philippines, when it comes to lechon, you are the person. You are the diva.
Yes, actually, the universe.
You are the entire universe. I guess for a lot of people, when you bring your lechon overseas, it might be their first experience trying Filipino food.
I'm happy to be part of sharing the Filipino cuisine to the world. Not just food, but sharing the culture. And when we sit down, it's a celebration. So Amy, this is my gourmet lechon. It's stuffed with truffle rice. This is the best ringtone. Can you imagine if your phone rings and this is the sound it makes?
My goodness. This is just a feast for all of the senses. It's a symphony. This is such an exciting moment. How should we do it? Is there a proper way to eat lechon?
No, just open your mouth and say, ah.
I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm ready.
okay.
What a spread. This looks absolutely amazing. Of course, my eye and my nostrils are drawn to the lechon. So how should we eat this? Like, should I go in for a bite of just the fat or everything in one bite? Like, how do you do it?
I believe that you go straight for the skin.
Okay, can I pick it up with my fingers?
Yes, that's the best way to have it.
Oh my God. It may be one of the most delicious bites of food I've ever had.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. And this is not just food, it's a cultural experience, it's family, it's togetherness. This has been such a pleasure to meet you, and I will be back in Manila and I can't wait to have more of your lechon.
So happy to have met you too.
So we're here in Intramuros. It's a Spanish name that means within the walls. And as you walk around this area, you definitely feel that Spanish influence because this actually used to be a Spanish colony. And this area we are at right now is actually the oldest area of the city. We're in the heart of old Manila. And you've got the old cobblestone streets. It's a beautiful area. I'm just loving the architecture here. Something you see all around Intramuros here are these horse-drawn carriages known as calesa. And you know what? When in Manila, get on a calesa. Oh my gosh. I think it's at this moment I'm able to really appreciate how varied Manila is and how many different cultural influences are here. Just before we were in more of a modern Manila, now we're surrounded by this gorgeous architecture. We're on the back of a horse-drawn carriage. Every street brings a new adventure here in Manila. lunch today, we're checking out Cabel. It's a Bib Gourmand selection, and we're about to get an undiluted Filipino culinary experience. The chef, he describes himself as a purist. We're about to meet with him and try some of his dishes.
Hi.
Hello, chef.
Good
So
afternoon.
nice to meet
Chef
you.
Miggy, nice to meet you.
I'm
Miss
Amy.
Welcome to Cabel.
So, can you tell me a bit more about the kind of food that you're serving here?
Cabel is a Filipino heritage restaurant. So these specialties are pre-colonial, which not a lot of Filipinos get to celebrate, and that's why we're here. To tell Filipinos that they can be proud of all the specialties that come from different islands in the Philippines.
What's really special is we get to travel with our taste buds without leaving Manila because we have representative dishes from the three main islands. Of course, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. I'll start with the most beautiful vegetable fritters I have ever seen in my life. Crunchy deliciousness. I'm particularly excited about this one. It's a very interesting flavor combination. Charred coconut. It's a whole new flavor profile for me. It's incredible. Last but not least, handed down from generation to generation, and I'm lucky enough today to actually try it. Wow. It's a homey dish. It feels like a warm hug, and that's what I love about eating. It's sharing stories, sharing history, sharing culture. This is very, very special, and I do not take this for granted. Just stopped for a coffee here at the First United building. The coffee is amazing, by the way. Also, this space is so cool. So many local brands and creatives. I've already bought so many stickers, and it's just such a lovely area to explore. One of the most spectacular sunsets I've seen in a while, reflected off the river here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Also a nice chance to take a break before we head to dinner. It's so lively here, so many people. I mean, it's a Tuesday evening, it's not even a weekend, and it's just so nice. People are eating different snacks, and I definitely have my eye on a few things that I've never seen before. Which is your favorite? Bibingka. Can I have a bibingka, please? Bon appetit. Right off the grill, right off the grill. After 2 days of the most incredible food, this actually brings us to the end of these 2 days in Manila, and we're ending on a very lovely note here at Kasa Palma. It received 1 Michelin star. It's contemporary Filipino dining and their beloved flavors, but also with a nod to the future, a more modern setting. So I'm really excited for this very large menu. We're going to be trying a lot of things here, so I brought my appetite. I'm ready for this.
Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to Kasa Palma.
I'm Amy. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So you will have a discovery of the bounty of the Philippine seas tonight.
Wow. Let's try. It is just the perfect balance of the sweet and the salty, but also smoky as well. Texturally, these appetizers have just been so exciting. I can't wait to see what's yet to come.
For your next course, this is our signature dish. It's ube and 3 textures.
Wow. This chef is so creative. Ube in 3 ways. It's, I think that's my favorite dish so far. Wow. We started the day with lechon. We're ending it with lechon. Today's been a bit of a lechon sandwich, and I'm not complaining. It's perfection, much like this trip has been. The last 2 days have been nothing short of mind-blowing. It's just been so beautiful to be able to see the food through the eyes of the chefs, the people who are so passionate about making it and sharing it with the world. I feel like I've only just scratched the surface, and I will definitely be back. So I'm gonna finish off this dessert, but before I do, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you for traveling through Manila with me and tasting the Philippines through the Michelin selection. Until next time, goodbye from Manila.